gets the chance to speak up.
Do you recall whether or not in this particular case, either the social worker or the social worker supervisor consulted with you prior to seizing the child? They did not. And that's not something they would have been required to do under policy, correct?
That's correct.
Okay, that's something they do on their own.
Yes.
The specifics of this case, I had a couple of things I wanted to ask you about. You may or may not know. If you don't know, just tell me. I'm going to show you what we will mark as exhibit number 18. Position. This is a document through the child welfare system. It's 2 pages. The second page is a juvenile dependency court process.
I gotta pack it up. I'm not gonna play it anymore. Super depressing. I think I'm gonna start crying. Besides missing my children, I'm not gonna be able to play guitar anymore. I'll never be in a band because I'm too horrible to be in a band and nobody wants me in a band.
I do not.
I couldn't even.
All right, the next one is marked as exhibit number 19. One sec. We'll mark this as exhibit number 19. And it's titled Department of Children and Family Services Intake and Detention Control Warrant Dated December 2009. And then there are some follow-on pages with similar titles but different dates.
That's one of the best bass players I've ever heard. Nothing.
And I'll ask you, do you recognize any of these
They're scared of
documents that are
bass
part
playing
of
because they suck.
19?
Not at bass. They suck at being a human being.
I think some of these reports were just online in our LA Kids system
You're better than me on a bass.
to review.
Is that available to
He
anybody,
disagrees.
or is it just available to social workers?
I believe to anyone.
And what's the website?
LA Kids.
LA Kids, right? Super Village, right?
LAkids.com.
Kidnap
Actually,
baby
where our
goats,
policies are and
fuck 'em,
everything else.
take them,
So,
steal them,
same site.
get them away from their parents, and put them in what they call placement so they can sexually groom them. You,
Sorry.
sorry.
And looking at the
I'm
first
trying not to
page,
say the F word also.
Number 19.
Thank you for reminding me.
I think you said that you were in Metro North in 2009.
Yes.
In December of 2009, it looks like there were 10 warrant consults in Metro North, right?
Yes.
Okay. You were the one of 2 ARAs there at that time, correct?
In ER, emergency response section, but there were 2 other ARAs in continued services.
Okay.
In what services? Continued services.
Join ICE with bonus of $50,000 and generous benefits. Join.us.gov. Rustic Distributors was founded in 1945, so we've been in business over 75 years. It was purchased by my grandparents in the 1960s, and my parents took over running the business in the 1970s. When I was about, 13 or 14, I started coming to work with my father every once in a while, and I would stock shelves, I would clean up, I would pick orders. I grew up in this business, and we're now in our third generation. The company is currently run by me and my two brothers, David and Jonathan. So Resting Distributors mainly services convenience stores, but we also service basically any store that sells products that a convenience store sells. So we service pharmacies, travel retail locations, and airports.
These, Ed won't take these, so along with these clothes, they're going out. I'm only keeping that little square that's over there, plus some software over there. So this will be the last. This will be the last. I'm gonna put something here. This will be the last time to play these drums before they come apart and go. I don't know what to do. I really didn't want to sell them. I wanted to make an album. Too bad it wasn't better. It's the last time I'll play those. Oh my God. I miss my children so much. I love, oh my God.
I do not recall if I did or not.
I recall that that's a fake accent.
And then turning to the last page, 2 pages of Exhibit 19, what is the data that's reflected there? It says intake and detention control petition filings, 2005 through 2009. What does that mean?
What page are you looking at?
Two more.
One more, two more.
Keep going. There's 3 more. There you go.
This one? Okay.
Yeah, it's titled Intake and Detention Control Petition Filings 2005 through 2009. Do you have any understanding as to what that is?
I do not, because this is all kind of blacked out. I can't even see what it really is saying.
Okay. Is this something that is also available, if you know, on LA Kids? Can we get on LA Kids and find out how many petitions were filed between 2005 and 2009?
I do not know.
Okay. Is there somebody that you would talk to at Intake and Detention Control to find out how many petitions were filed between 2005 and 2009?
Perhaps. I'm assuming that they generated this report, so I'm not quite sure.
Who would you, as an RA today, if you wanted to find out how many petitions Metro North filed between 2005 and 2009, who would you talk to?
I wanted to make
I'll
the
probably call
landscape
IBC.
and the grass
Any
and the
particular
stairs
person
and the
there?
flowers
Not
and everything.
necessarily.
Never got to do it, so I don't want to throw their way.
What a bunch of losers. Holy shit. I don't know if they still do the same stuff they're doing now. I haven't had a case up in LA in a while. But
I better plug it in.
I would suspect they're probably just as bad now as they were then, maybe a little better. Yeah, I don't know. They're only as good as the level of intelligence of the people they hire, put it that way. So if they're still hiring idiots, then they're still no good. But that being said, let's see what we got. No questions from Caps and Stems, no questions from Patreon. So thank you all for attending tonight's stream. Shit, I forgot to share the Patreon link. Here we go. Here is the, God damn it, that's the wrong link. Let me try again. I'm struggling. let me share the Patreon link and encourage you to join. Join. Tomorrow will be office hours.
Well, the only
From
one, if you want to look at it that way, is a group conscience.
9:17. Oh, tomorrow he's going to play the office hour recording from last Sunday. So that should be interesting. I don't know if he's going to stream it live or if he's just going to post it. I'll ask him and find out. Remember, if you have questions about anything, really, any of the videos, even the office hour videos, if you send caps and stems, even though you may not have participated, I will try to respond to those as well. And that's the email address. There's questions here. Starlatex, Sean, do you believe oversight would help kids not being taken over stupid shit? Not really. I mean, who's doing the oversight? You can have a fox watching the hen house, or it all depends on the competency of the person doing the oversight and the amount of power they have, corrective power they have when they find some idiot doing something wrong. So, my view, no.
The only people being disturbed are the people that
think this is
know
that
that my
a
children
grounds for
are
12F motion to strike is wet grounds for a Rule F
me and the other children.
motion or Rule 12F motion to strike. I don't know. Any case law about actual innocence, not in the juvenile dependency context. I don't have anything because you got to remember that the juvenile dependency cases, their whole purpose is not to prosecute or punish the parents, it's to protect the child. So there's never actually a finding of guilt in that context. They're civil cases. So yeah, that's the issue. Sam's case, they're asserting lack of standing.
Sugar, too much sugar.
Yeah, you can try doing a 12F motion. You know, lack of standing, they have to make the allegations. They have to explain why there's a lack of standing. And if you apply the Twombly-Iqbal standard to whatever they pled, it's insufficient to just say, oh, you lack standing. They have to actually describe the basis for the conclusion. So, yeah, there may be a 12F there. Potentially, I'll look through our stuff and see if there is something we've done on the issue of standing that James can post on Patreon. But I'll let you know that. I'll find out. With that, let's keep moving. Questions sent to Patreon will be answered ASAP. Just a reminder, if you look right below the video, there's a video description. If you click or tap show more, there are tons of links to catch up on
get off of you.
videos as well as
how do I click get off of you?
Patreon link. If you guys are enjoying the content, please show your support, liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. In the end, this is all for you guys. We do hope the content may help you navigate through whatever challenges you are facing. With that, you guys have a wonderful night. Thank you for joining.
The mouth must have ate it. I think the mouse did eat it. They must have called that child the mouse.
Before we go on to the next line of questioning, can we take a quick break?
That's what they used to call Heather. Now, my cousin, they call her mouse.
We are going off the record. The time is 2:52. We are going back on the record. This is the beginning of disc number 4. The time is 2:59.
Okay, I'm going to show you what we'll mark as exhibit number 20 to your deposition. And it's sort of titled
G-O-Z
it's like title 4E, Findings and Legal Citations, I think.
Oh. Smoky pot. That's the name of the store, I don't know. Smoke the pot.
Yeah, I just want to make sure we
Oh, yeah, 19 is here.
What idiot came out with that? I don't know. Not me. It wasn't me. This time.
Let me ask you first, ma'am, what is Title 4E?
Title 4E is, as far as I know, I'm not quite sure. It's some complicated
Oh boy.
program that
Oh
our county,
boy.
LA County,
Complicated. Too
to
complicated
get in
explaining human.
to
If I had to pronounce my name to you
without
in
some
English
type
human
of
language, it would sound like
penalties
this.
if you achieve certain numbers.
Okay.
and still get the funding. It's related to
It's
federal
related.
and state funding.
Okay, it's related to the means by which Los Angeles County obtains funding from the federal government in relation to its Department of Children and Family Services, correct?
Yes.
Okay. And this exhibit number 20 that we're looking at, do you recognize that document?
I do not.
Sorry.
Have you ever seen a document that set out for you in one form or another the findings that a court has to make in a particular case in order for the county to get funded?
I do not recall.
As an RA, are you responsible in any manner for reporting the work at your office insofar as it relates to obtaining federal funding?
Bro. No laughing aloud.
How do you mean?
Well,
I'll
I
be
don't know how
laughing
it
about
works
that accent
in
if it was funny.
the government, but I can tell you in the private sector, and I can tell you this because I've been in that position before. If I'm in charge of running a factory, for example, I report to somebody how many witches I produce.
Well, how many
each
witches?
month,
How many
so
witches
that
he
they can
produced each month?
calculate
You heard him? He said how
my,
many witches he
the
produced
utility
each
of my
month.
management, my output, the profit.
Let's see what her response is to that.
Factory.
How many witches he
As an
produced
RA,
each month? Let's see what she
that's,
says.
You know, the top
Let's see
of
what
the
she
pyramid
says.
for, let's just use
Let's see
Pasadena
what her
and El
response
Monte
is.
as an example.
Let's see what her reply, her commentary, her rebuttal, her
regarding the work
interjection, her expoundation, her
Not
furthering.
directly.
Okay, not directly.
No comment about the
How are
witches.
you indirectly involved in that?
How are you indirectly involved in witchcraft?
You just manage and perform in your office the way it's expected, and then related to funding, whatever the numbers they are looking at, that they will look and report to the state and federal.
Okay. Are there any measures that you are required to meet?
Yeah, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
And part of your duties as
It's
the
the Perry
RA
Street
at,
meeting,
these
secret code. Email them to get it.
Are there any measures
It's
that you are
3,
required to
4,
meet
5, 6, 7, 8.
in relation to these
Whoa.
federal funding mechanisms?
Objection, big and ambiguous as the term measures.
That is big and
If you
ambiguous.
understand, you can answer.
I'm not interested either.
Many measures to you're required to comply,
Whoa.
but I do not personally know, or anyone that I know in the regional level would know what's
Oh,
really
regional
related to
password on my
funding.
computer. Regional food pantry. Fired from there too.
So you've never seen,
Volunteer
for
work,
example,
fired.
a document that
By a
explains
woman
to
who
you
said,
that
"Thanks for
a
the
court
kid.
must
Thank
make
you."
the finding
Psychically
that
projected.
continuance in
I
the
don't
home
need
with the
mine.
parent or
Y'all
legal
are loud
guardian
thinkers. Shut the
would be
fuck up.
contrary to the child's
Sorry,
welfare
Jesus.
in order to
Sorry.
be eligible
It's
for
better
Title
than
IV
crying, but I
funding.
am sorry.
I'm not sure if I specifically remember any document
I
related to
don't
that.
want to
Do you
run out of
remember any
paper
training
towels.
to that effect where you were trained that specific findings needed to be made by the court in order for your organization to receive federal funding?
I do not recall.
Okay, nobody's ever told you that?
I don't recall if I have attended a training of such.
As the RA, well, actually, during your entire
I've only had
career,
one, maybe two
CSW all the
severely
way up
excellent
to
bottles of wine in my
RA,
whole life.
did you ever learn that a court
All the rest
must
gave me a
make a
headache.
specific finding
All the
that
rest was like
continuance
everything on
in
the
the
radio.
home of the parent or
Gave me a
legal
headache.
guardian would be contrary to the child's welfare in order for the county to be eligible for Title IV funding?
Because we are not directly involved with the funding sources,
We not involved. How you say?
really not know the
Chinese.
specifics.
Okay, so
No
sitting here
offense to
today, you didn't know that
China.
until I just read it to you.
I
15
just do not
minutes.
recall if
Kaki,
I
cuckoo,
was
doo-doo,
given
poo-poo.
any documents originally or trained on it. I
Suddenly
can't recall.
That's not
forgetting
my
this all of a
question.
sudden.
I understand that you don't have any documents or don't remember any documents. That's not my question, though.
Okay.
Can I have my question reread, please?
Thank you.
Let me read you the one before it. Okay.
Oh boy. What a team. What a team.
During your your entire career from CSW all the way up to RA, did you ever learn that a court must make a specific finding?
I would stop them right there and be like, what's
Or
CSW?
legal guardian would be contrary
C
to the
is
child's
W.
welfare
I'm a W.
in order
And
for
I
the
can
county
see.
to be eligible
Like
for
it,
Title IV
I
funding.
love you,
And
you're
your
sweet.
answer was
Can you feel
because
me?
we are not directly involved
That's
with
not
the
me.
funding sources.
I'm talking
we do
in
not
the
know all the specifics.
exemplary.
So
Yes, thank you.
so
I don't
sitting
know what
here
you call it.
today,
Like
you didn't know that until I just read it to you. I didn't know as to the specifics.
But you did know generally that in order for your organization to be eligible for federal funding, certain allegations had to be found by the court.
Objection, Ms. States.
Unsubstantiated claims of sexual abuse, Mr. Lee.
I did
Court
not
finds
know
you to be strapped to your
exactly
death
what is
until dead. You have all the blood drawn out of your body
court
to the
had
last drop.
find
By
in
the
order to
order
be
of Judge
eligible
Maria
for Title
Vasquez
IV
Doles of the Puerto Rican Lawyers
funding.
Association and the
But
Library
you
Club,
did know
who wants $25
generally
million to renovate
that in order
12586
to be
library,
eligible
and Mary
for
Lou Carolan, who had me
funding,
banned from 2
the
libraries for
court
looking in
had to make
yearbooks
some specific findings of some
and
kind,
rejecting
right?
the
Objection, Ms. States.
LGBTQD
Testimony
R2
assumes
R2D2.
facts.
What I'm saying is,
Oh boy.
because
Don't
we are
touch me.
not
No
involved with
psychic coming
funding directly,
Child
I do
molesters.
not know what cord or any other parts of our
What
job
cord?
is related or what we
What
need
the
to
silver
do
cord is
to
loosed and the
qualify
golden
for
bowl is
funding.
broken and the daughters of music are brought low.
What you're telling me
Uh-oh, the police are going to show up. I'm sure they want to.
let me make sure. First of all,
Fuck, you watch my little videos, you
you don't know whether or not a court has to make any specific findings.
Where am I missing
in
children?
order for you to be eligible for Title IV
Nobody
funding,
in
right?
this
I do not
police
know.
department
And the
is
reason
going
you
to
don't know
help
that is
you.
because
Nobody.
at the
You
regional
understand me?
level, you are not involved in those matters.
That's correct.
Okay.
Officer Ragnar. Bullshit. Officer Ragnar and
All right.
a liar.
Let's
A
talk
Liars Club
about.
of America.
Well, let me ask you this first. Did you play any role at all
Softball,
the
slow
decision
pitch, which is kind of
to
fast.
seize the child
She's the game.
in this particular
Carp
case, in this
Carpe
Duvall's case?
diem.
I did not.
And nobody consulted with you before the child was seized?
They did not.
Didn't call you on the phone or shoot you an email, an instant message?
They did not.
Before the TDM, did anybody consult with you regarding the course of this particular case?
They did not.
Okay. When is the first time that you discovered that Miss Duvall's child had been seized from her care?
When I reviewed the detention report.
Okay. All right. So, at any point in time, did you ever
think that's funny?
review the
There's some brown skinned
juvenile
person out there who
petition?
doesn't think that's funny.
I did not.
Okay. Do you recall when you reviewed the detention report?
As I looked at it, as to my signature, it was November 5th, 2009.
What's that?
Okay, so you reviewed it for the
Tiniest
first time,
violin
same
for
day
you. Now
signed it?
get down in that basement of 11 Van Cleft Avenue and get raped in a pile of
Was
dog
that
shit.
your regular practice back in
Where you
2009
belong.
when you were the ARA?
Little
Yes.
boy. Like my nipples? No, I don't, Mrs. May.
At any point in time before you
I mean, they
saw
are
the
pretty big,
detention report,
And they're definitely
did either
poking out.
Kimberly Rogers or Susan Pender
Very visible.
discuss the case with you?
They did not.
Is that the regular practice, or was that the regular practice in 2009 for your social worker subordinates, that they would not discuss their case decisions with you before they...
Guinness World Book of
made
Records for the
those
most chins.
Objection Foundation assumes facts.
It varied. If they needed to discuss certain things, they could, because we were available for consultation.
We were evadable.
However, it wasn't
She did say
a
that.
regular practice that
Evadable?
they had to.
Evadable? What? Vetted? Circumcised?
So I'm correct, they did not discuss with you the decision or what decision should be made
He
with
said wet
respect
decision.
to
Let the record show he
seizing the
said
child.
wet decision.
That's correct.
Okay.
She's like, that is correct.
And I think you said this, you didn't even know the child had been seized until you reviewed the detention
This is a real
report.
story. This is a true story.
Now, when you reviewed the detention report, what were you looking for? What was the purpose of your review?
The reason that I reviewed the detention report was
how to say,
the reason
what I mean
to
to,
make sure
what I
the
do
child
say to
was
me
okay with the
is
parent the child
how
was
I know
released
to
to.
say what
That
you
was a
call,
requirement. Therefore, I
what do you
had
call
to
it?
review the detention report.
Deposition. Deposition.
When you were looking at the detention report, did you
Have a
go
pizza.
beyond
Have a
the
pizza
detention
pie.
report at all to
Pizza. P-E-E-T-S-A. Pizza.
truth of the
Can use it in a
statements made
sentence.
in the detention
Give
report?
me a keg
How do you
of
mean?
beer.
Well, for example, if you
Oh,
read in the detention
that's a
report
children's
that
movie.
it was raining on Tuesday, do you go
Son,
as a
you're not
regular
old enough for
practice
this.
back in
Oh,
2009?
son,
Did you go
give
any
me
further? Did you say,
beer.
well, let me look and see what the weather report was on Tuesday and see
I'll
if it
get
really
real
was
hairy.
raining, or do you just take
Hair will
what's in
come
the
out of the
detention
palms of my
report as true
hands.
and move on?
The screaming hand.
Generally, I have no reason to believe the facts stated in the report is not true, and that it's also reviewed by the supervisor before it came to me and it comes to ARA. So I have no reason to believe that there would be any.
Your father
conflict in
misses
the
you,
report.
children.
Okay, but you
And
don't
I love
know
you very much. Yes, I
whether
do.
the matters
None of this
stated
is your
in
fault.
the detention report are actually
Oh,
true or
shit.
not,
Made for
because you don't
kids,
do
it says.
anything to test that,
Fucking
right?
boats don't talk
I
English.
take it because our
That's
social worker
incorrectly
and the
marked. It's
supervisor
incorrectly
also
marked.
signs it under
I
penalty
didn't
of
know there will
perjury.
be actual
I
goats watching the show.
believe that they also
It didn't
did
ask if it was made
put
for
all the
children.
facts
It asked
and
kids.
relevant
I don't know what the
information
fuck
into
a
a
kid.
report.
What's a
And I
fucking
have
kid?
not had any instances, especially in this one, had any.
Listen, the only
reason
people
to
that would
believe
put
the
their
facts were
children
not
on this
correct.
or post this on
And
their
you
children or
trust
show
them
this to
and
their
leave
children
them
are
also
child
with the exculpatory
molesters.
information in the report, like we
And
talked
I'm not
about
one of
earlier,
them.
right?
That's correct.
Okay, and that was a requirement back in 2009
The whole world knows.
as well, wasn't it? They
What's
put
your
the
name
exculpatory
again?
information in the report.
Let's see. What's your address again? I need you to confirm on
And
my
I'm
end.
correct, aren't I, that as a general practice in 2009, you did not speak with any of the witnesses identified in the detention report?
You mean personally?
Yeah.
I did not.
Okay. And at least with regard to this particular
I do
detention
look like John
report,
Tabasco,
you
all right?
did not go
What's
back
up, Mike
and
Lee?
review
Mike
the contact
Lee?
notes and the
No,
delivered
it's my
service
child,
notes, did you?
John Ambrose
I believe not.
Tabasco with
Okay.
2 B's,
I
and a little
can't recall.
butter black.
Okay, you don't remember setting the detention report
And yes, your
and the
mom got a
contact
heavy
notes
upper
side by
lip.
side and then
And
comparing
if she
what
brushes
they
it out,
said?
I'm sure she'll find another man.
That's not generally what we do.
Okay. What do you do?
Some men
if
are into that.
anything,
Keeps them warm at night.
Test
Ooh, honey, you're
the
tickling me. Woo.
of the detention reports before you sign them?
I read them, and if I have any reason
Oh,
to
let the
believe
record
that anything
show
needs to
she
be corrected
reads
or I need additional
and getting
information, I will
something.
ask the supervisor and the CSW to provide me the information, and then I will have the corrected revision, and then I'll review the report that way.
Okay. Do you recall whether or not you did that in this particular case? Did you request that either the supervisor or social
I
worker
need some
either
butthole
amend
cream for my
or
eyes.
supplement or edit the
Got it,
report that you
butthole cream
reviewed?
for my
I do
eyes.
not recall that.
Okay. Would there be some record of that somewhere if there had been such an amendment?
There would not be.
Okay. Do you know, you reviewed the report in preparation for this deposition, correct?
Yes,
When was that?
yesterday.
Oh,
So it should be
how
fresh
did
in
you
your
know
mind.
he's going to say yesterday?
And having reviewed
I don't even
that
know what she's talking.
detention
I mean, I
report,
wasn't
did
listening.
you author any portion of it?
No, I did not.
Let's talk about that, right? My eviction notice was notarized by the evictor.
The child.
It was served by the evictor.
For the child to be seized.
The complaints were by the evictors.
The TDM.
That was not what I was reviewing it for.
Okay, so you did not make that analysis.
because my role to review the detention report was to make sure that the child was going to be safe with the parent that released the child to. The decision to detain the child was already made at the TDM with the team present.
Okay, and as the assistant ARA, did you have the ability to review the propriety of the seizure or not?
You mean before the detention?
After
And
the
after.
Yeah, did you have the ability after the fact to look at the situation and say, you know what, my subordinates, you guys, you've done something wrong, let's fix it? Did you have that ability, that authority?
I could.
You could. In this case, undertake that effort to review the facts to decide whether or not the seizure was actually lawful.
That was not my role.
My question is,
Milwaukee.
I cannot recall.
Milwaukee. Because you told me it was $90 for an extra key and $200 for another key fob, and I sat up all night and $25 to get into the apartment if I have to call you off hours or for lockouts in general, and off hours and holidays will be more, so we'll look at least $350 or more. $315 or $315 to $5 million to get into my apartment, so I sat up all night with a little fishing hook trying to get my keys out of the gutter box. Because it fell in there.
It wasn't your rule. Listen carefully to the question. Can I have the question reread, please?
Hold your ears, AA.
Sitting here today, you don't remember having undertaken any analysis to determine whether or not the seizure of the child was lawful.
I promise.
I did not.
Okay. Did you have any discussions with either of the social workers, Ms. Pender or Ms. Rogers, regarding any services that could have been provided to Ms. Duvall to eliminate
uphold the
need for her
lies
child to be
about
I did not.
Okay.
anything
Do you know whether or not any
that
services
the
were offered to Ms.
Secret
Duvall
Service
prior
asks
to
me there.
the seizure of her child?
I did not know.
Did you ask as you were going through reading this detention report?
I'm scared.
Did you ask the social workers?
I'm going to spill it on the couch. I'm going to pour it over my
try to
stomach.
provide some services?
I had no reason to ask. That's not what I was reviewing the report for.
Okay. As an ARA, I mean, we've already talked about the RA, what the RA does. They're at the top of the pyramid. How many steps below the top is an ARA? Is there
Now,
somebody
see, if I was in charge here, I'd be like, please clarify, what is an ARA?
So ARA is like second in command.
ARA?
Yes.
Okay.
ARA, I'm an A.
So
Aye,
as
aye.
second in command
Aye,
of
aye.
this pyramid, this ship,
Captain Kirk.
it's not your responsibility
Captain Kirk?
to ensure that your
The
social
younger one. He
workers
did the best fighting scenes.
offered services to a
Remember when
parent
he was fighting
before they
Spock?
seized the child?
He's like, fuck, I'm
It's
sorry
not
I
my
had
direct
to. He's like, thank you,
responsibility.
Captain.
Do you have any responsibility to do that?
Your mother was a
To
computer.
instruct the social workers and the supervisors and through
Anger.
supervisors to
Yeah,
the social
there you
workers
are.
to
You're like
provide
on the side,
and make
so
sure
sick as
that we
Gamma
have
boy.
community
And your
resources
mother was a computer.
available, and we inform
I'm
our
feeling
staff
much
of the
anger.
resources
That's right, you
available in the
half
community that
breed.
they can
You're
go
not a
offer the
full
parents.
Vulcan. You're feeling
who's
anger.
responsible for the RA's
Remember that?
responsibility. And it's not
That was like the worst.
ARA's
And then it goes right to commercial
responsibility
as Spock is about to, finish him.
to make
Goes to
sure
commercial, and he's
that
like,
services were offered to the parent.
The
Effective the drug
supervisors
must have
and the
taken hold of
social
my
worker
thinking process.
discusses the case and the family
Fascinating.
and determines what the family needs according to the circumstances, and they make the decision as to what service is going to be offered to the family.
And when you say they, you mean
She
the
must be a
supervising
real
children's social
annoying woman to
worker
live
and the
with.
children's social worker.
Correct.
Okay. You don't play any part in that
I do not.
as the ARA.
That's correct.
Okay. And
She's
same
having
thing with
like
regard to
4
the decision
conversations,
whether or not
including
to
with him,
seize a child
which is
without first
unfortunate because
obtaining
this
a
is like
warrant.
for real crap.
As second in command of
I mean,
this ship,
he's
do you
not, but
play
it
any
is.
part?
Oh, he's
Not directly.
Okay, and the indirect part that you play is just to make sure that they have policies available to them and that they have training.
That's
Right?
They
correct.
did steal my children.
There's
I'm
no
very
other
upset about it.
oversight
I
or
was
direct
so tired of it. I
oversight
tried
of
not
the
to.
social worker and the supervisor's conduct.
Not directly.
Okay.
Not direct, but she said she was touching my penis through my neighbor's
Do
section.
you know whether or not any services were offered to Ms. Duvall to eliminate the need or the purported need for her child to be seized from her care?
I do not know.
Okay, and you never undertook that inquiry?
There was a TDM done, so that was the
Oh boy, a
discussions had to be done
TDM
with
of the AWA, of the ARA, of the BCG, of the XTRQA, of the LGBTQ,
Supervising children's
of the
social worker
ICW,
and
of the
children's social worker
ICUP.
already made that decision.
Oh
and the TDM.
my fucking fuck!
Well, what do you mean, and the TDM? Mom didn't agree with her child being seized, did she?
I'm not sure, I wasn't there.
Sorry, Jesus.
So how do you know that what was done at the TDM?
And what I read at the report, but also my role is not to second guess the TDM, and especially
Caca boo boo, child molester, working in a business that takes people's children. She's a child molester. She calls herself a psychic waiter.
And at the end of the meeting, the decision is made. That's not my role and job to second guess the TDM process and then damage the fidelity of the model.
Okay, and just so that I'm clear,
Oh God,
you don't
I love
want
you, oh
to.
God.
You have this model set up, the TDM, right?
Right.
And that's as a matter of policy, right?
Yes.
And you're telling me at the TDM is where the decision is made whether or not to seize the child from the parent, right?
Yes.
Okay. And you, as the ARA, the second in command, do not want to damage the fidelity of that model by inserting yourself into it, right?
That's correct.
Even if something is going wrong.
I would not know if something was going wrong if, with the information that I had no reason to believe anything went wrong.
And you're the second in command of this ship.
And I'm going to do a belated objection as to whether you're specifically asking about the
Oh shit.
TM.
She's so attracted. She's so attracted to me. Oh, he's so. Oh, he's so hottie baladi, boom baladi. He's so fat. Oh, look how fat he is. But somehow, I can't hold my saliva back. He's like, that's okay. All women like him. Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
Right. That's
So
the one I want.
I'm not. I'm not even second. I'm not even on the ship.
Yes.
I'm like the thing they put on the propeller that's disposable to keep it from oxidizing.
Do you know whether or not there was anything that Miss Duvall failed to do
I don't know what you call it.
that necessitated?
Yes, I've worked on boats
to
too,
seize her child?
slightly for a minute. For a minute, I've scrubbed the ship. I've swabbed the butt.
Okay. And again, you were
I swabbed the
second in
booty.
command of this ship.
Yes.
I swabbed the galley. I scrubbed
Do
the
you know
window.
whether Miss Duvall ever
Have
failed
to wipe
to
only in
follow
one
any
direction. I'm like, what are you,
recommendations
Mr.
made by the
Miyagi?
CETC clinic?
You know, I don't want swirls on the
You were
windshield.
there.
Okay.
I was not involved in the
It should have a
detention
glass
of the
windshield and
child.
not a rubber one. This case of octopus comes flying through the window.
Do you know whether or not Ms. Duvall ever failed to follow any of the recommendations of any medical care provider with regard to the care of her son?
I was not involved in the detention of the child.
But you reviewed the detention report, right?
Correct.
You signed it under penalty of perjury, correct?
That's correct.
And you're second in command of the ship, right?
Well, yes, but I will have to.
She's a racist. Neo-Nazi.
Never mind.
Eugenics. Never mind. Why did you have to be so... I'm attracted to him. Well,
I'm going to
it's not my problem.
Actually, I'll give you, I think it's my only copy, a copy of the detention report that was filed in this or in the underlying juvenile dependency case. And we'll mark that as exhibit number 21.
Hey, Bernie. Me need a shower. Me and Lisa Barrett need to take a shower. at different times or in different showers. Got me throwing boogers.
First, let me ask you, do you recognize that report?
Yes.
What is it?
It's a detention room.
And if you can turn to, I think it's
A
like page
detention
11
room.
or 12.
This is abuse. This is psychological abuse. Thank you. Thank you,
11
Jesus.
is the last page.
Forgive me for
Is
cussing.
that your signature there?
Yes, it is.
Anywhere near your signature, does it say words to the effect of, I am informed and believe that the foregoing is true and correct?
Yes.
It does. Where?
Right on the top of the signatures.
Okay, let me see that.
She came up with that herself.
Well, I don't see what you're talking about. What I see is a statement that's unequivocal that says, I declare under penalty of perjury that the foregoing is true and correct. What I'm asking you is anywhere in this document.
I don't remember what he
is
said,
there
or
a
I would say that is equivocal,
Is there a
but I
statement
don't remember
that
what he said.
you don't have personal
Maybe he means
knowledge matters
unequivocal
here,
in that this is
rather
far
you're
more
informed
accurately
and
put.
believe them to be true? Is there that language that I am informed and believe these to be true?
He's a reducer. 2/4.
No.
Okay. And through your training, correct me if I'm wrong,
16:30 seconds.
let me see your
32:64. 64 of 128. Oh crap. I'm out. I'm gonna take the money and go. I'm not gonna go for the 64,000 million 100 quadrillion.
through your
question.
training, correct me
I don't
if
think
I'm
I'll get it
wrong,
right. Even if I phone
you never
somebody
have
who
been trained
could potentially
that
have been
an
my friend,
unqualified statement
or
of that which one does not
remove
know to be
2
true
of the answers.
is equivalent to a statement of that which one knows to be false. You've never been trained that, right?
Objection. Mistakes.
I have no formal
testimony.
training. Thank you.
If you haven't been trained that, let me
He's a
now's the time to let
falsy.
me know.
I don't recall
Oh,
that
no.
specific
So, Frank.
training.
Do you recall generally having been trained that an unqualified statement of that which one does not know to be true
Calm down,
is
girls.
equivalent to a statement
Not the
of
little
that
girls.
which
I'm
one
talking
knows
to
to
the
be
old
false?
ones.
I do not recall.
The little
Okay.
ones have no threat of being kissed. Except like this. Uh-oh. They shut me off. Oh, God.
Let's get fiscal. Lesson 2, credit card combat.
Let's
Putting your
get
finances together?
mental.
Spend your money with
Mental.
Hey, first
She
off,
wants to
smart.
get mental.
Bet yourself
Let's
this. Their
get
advice quizzes
mental.
on
Let me hear your
Credit
brain talk.
offers from trusted partners helping you quickly
Your
pay down the
brain
cards and
talk.
loans
Let
that are
me
right
hear
for
your
you so you
brain
can kill those
talk.
month muscles.
I want to get
Harness the power of credit
mental.
cards
I
and loans when
mean,
your financial future tomorrow.
vertically.
¿Ha tenido un accidente? Comuníquese
It
con la
wasn't an
oficina de
accident. It was
regales
a
de Branson Jamie
purposento. It was a
Broderick, con un equipo
purposento.
dedicado a
¿Qué
accidentes
purposento
disponible
calate?
24
¿Qué
horas al día,
you?
7 días a la semana. Ubicado en nuestra comunidad, Brandon Jamie se dedica a servirle a nuestros vecinos. ¿No es reconfortante saber que existe una empresa local que prioriza su bienestar y lucha por lo que le corresponde? Sus abogados han conseguido cientos de millones.
We're gonna play this video in slow motion to show that he's really a reptilian.
Solo paga si gana. Llame ya a 866-429-4947 o visítenos en Brandon.
This is how they signal each other.
Para iniciar.
Paramecium.
A little bit of technical difficulties right now. Just want to say happy Wednesday, and I hope everybody is having a great week so far. Yeah, my dad's in an HOA meeting right now, so he's not going to be on the stream tonight. Sorry, excuse me, I'm a little sick. But tonight is going to be Volume 1, Part 1 of the deposition of Muzayan Balaban. I don't know if I pronounced her first name correctly, but anyways, yeah, my dad will cover who she is tomorrow on tomorrow's live stream. And our
got your nose.
donate link.
Give it back.
Who
nose.
doesn't want to donate YouTube. Excuse me. Is right.
When I first met you, well, I didn't realize. Forget you. Or how you gave me a birthday surprise. Where I introduced me to my cousins. And left me wanting somebody give me a hug, but instead they tied me up in a straitjacket and stuck me with neurotoxic needles and molested me with children and adults until I couldn't walk and I was paralyzed and turned off the lights and the brake box and locked the door and left the place because they thought they killed the little boy and they ran for their lives.
Questions from Patreon will get answered ASAP. We usually try to do them on the live stream.
White Sabbath.
But
That's a version by a band called White Sabbath.
On Patreon as well.
It's called White Sabbath.
And please keep your questions general. We will not include or respond to questions that are not general, Patreon included.
Oh, God.
And, excuse me, sorry.
I'm going to take my Patreon.
And here is...
He drank his tea and specialized in breathing apparatus.
Our Patreon link.
1,000 miles and take a protein.
And...
He rode in a Mercury vessel.
I've personally been pretty busy. I want to start, producing T-shirts and stuff and selling them on there. But right now it's just stickers. And
Chris Van Der Essen's snuffing
so
all day.
Uzain Balaban, Volume 1, Part 1
Balakos.
is 30 minutes
That wasn't
long.
Chris Van Der Essen, ding dong.
And,
I know that.
I'll see you all in a little bit.
Don't touch me psychically. I don't allow it. I do not consent.
Good morning. We are on the record. This is the digital video deposition of Uzain Balaban testifying in the matter of versus County of Los Angeles et al. Case number BC 470714. Today we are located at 28228
Yeah, but you didn't used to.
Donald Douglas North Santa Monica, California. Today's date is
That was his problem.
2014.
That was all of our
Time on the
problems.
video monitor is 10:10 a.m.
My real dad's a pretty nice dude.
Video specialist with Jordan
Please don't call me
Media.
dude.
Certified
Please don't joke around, son. Stay away from the propeller. Dad, you made up for all the drinking that Grandpa didn't do. I made up for all the stupidness.
Sean McNeil appearing for plaintiff.
Desiree Schultz of Collins
Dare to be stupid. Smash potatoes with your hands. Dare to be stupid. Light your candle at 3 ends. You break it and the wick is fantastic. You can do that. Then it would really be lighting it at 4 ends. Actually, disconnect. Have 2 candles lit on both ends.
Good morning, Mal.
And it'd be like an amoeba. You just keep cutting it. And you have multiple flaming candles all over the place.
Spelled M-U-Z-E-Y-Y-E.
And the daughters of Museum are brought loud.
B-A-L-A-B-A-N.
A-A-B-N.
Have you ever gone by any other name?
No, I have not.
Do you have a middle name?
I do.
Elizabeth.
N-U-R. Nur.
Her middle name's Elizabeth. You're welcome.
You currently work for the County of Los Angeles Department of Children and Family
If you
Services.
could call that work. I don't call that
How
work.
long have you
You
worked
know
there?
it, please.
It is you. All right. Overruled. I receive it.
What position
Sustain,
do you
sustain.
currently hold?
I object to myself.
I
I
am a
object to myself.
regional administrator.
Call that an RA, correct?
RA.
Oh boy, raw.
At what point in time did you become
Let's
a
call it a
regional
Lucifer.
April
Or
1st,
Apollo.
2014. I'm sorry. April
Prince of
1st,
Power to Air.
2013.
Before you were a regional administrator, what position did you hold?
I was an assistant regional administrator, which is called ARA.
Oh boy.
When did you become a
When they
assistant
saw that my
regional
password was regional on my
Around
computer.
2006.
Oh great. Here we go again. The clocks are wrong. 2006. This record show won't happen for almost another 7 years.
So you were an ARA for about 7 years?
That's correct.
That's what she says.
Okay. Before you were an ARA, what position did you hold?
I was a supervising
Missionary.
children's social worker,
From
which is
behind.
called SCSW.
Dog. Downward dog. I'm sorry. Call her mommy. Oh, let's go to do backflips. Oh, that's the one that says she's still single. Good for you. How many wives do I have now? I'm not having sex with any of them. None of them. No. But we are going to have a great time after they get out of jail. And I will come visit them in jail. Come, not meaning ejaculate. I will come visit them in jail. I'll bring the children. And I'm going to be like, we love you, Mama. I'm glad you're feeling better, please. We're going to let you out soon. And we eventually abolish jails and prisons.
You'll learn how to apply this method to activate the most important energy center in the human head.
The psychologist is in. No sense. What class would you say your family was? No class, no class.
When did you become a supervising children's social worker?
Saturday, Rudy. Mana. Can I play that guitar? I don't know. I'd like to try. I'll go get it. Hold on a minute.
So you were water break, bathroom break, whatever. It's not an endurance contest. Just
Bullshit break.
I ask is
Lie break.
if you do need to take a break or something.
Conceited break.
Question pending.
Psychic reader break. Faster than you break. Faster than all of us put together. 10 conversations in our head at once break. Mental fart break. Mental midget break. Break your brain break. Break. Break dancing.
10 years.
And
About.
articulations and
What position
gratificational, reticulational expoundations of the lateral bipartisan
was that from 1992
exculpatory
That's correct.
debauchery of the chicanery of bullshit. That's correct. That's exactly what I was thinking. He's fucking severely psychic. I can't take it anymore. I think I want to kiss him on his eye.
Do you have any
Ooh, I might like that. Except you're an asshole.
graduate
You
degrees?
ruined everybody's fucking life.
In what?
In clinical psychology.
No, you have a degree in fucking your asshole and fucking lying and ruining other people's lives because you're a fucking selfish bitch.
When did you get your doctorate?
Oh, shit.
1998.
Bullshit. Last year.
And your master's?
1989.
Oh, well. Why don't you tell them about how you gave me the Uzi grip or the one stroke?
Pepperdine University.
Aphrodine? Let the record show she said
And
Aphrodine.
that's also in clinical psychology.
Fucking
Also clinical
Aphrodine.
psychology.
A big
What
penis.
about your undergrad?
Third leg and a
I'm
stilt.
sorry.
Wilt to stilt. Rock and wilt to
Undergraduate
stilt.
is also psychology.
Rock the cock.
From?
From University of Istanbul.
Oh, fuck. Here we go.
Istanbul, Turkey.
Illegal in New York. Illegal in New York.
Yeah.
Nico, she's coming for you.
And what year was that?
Oh. Sorry, Jesus.
1984.
Oh, boy. Newburgh Free Academy, 12550. You're welcome. No problem. Every time. She talks shit, and
So
I
then
don't like it every
after
time.
you got your BA
I keep a record of bullshit in my life.
Istanbul,
I got a record.
you
It's
immigrated
bullshit
to
in
the
my
United
mind.
States and went to Pepperdine to get your master's and PhD, correct?
That's correct.
When did you immigrate to the United States?
Finally done.
Objection, that's privacy.
Well, we know it was
No, it's
sometime
not pri-
between
I-
85
She didn't
and
say
89,
anything.
right?
Oh,
Yeah,
the
but that's not
whole
really
was
relevant.
self-defense,
She
right?
went to
Was
Pepper
Bruce
College.
Lee
She was
kicking
here
people's
as-
asses, or was he
as a
defending himself?
1989.
Thank
I
you.
get an instructor not to
I'm
answer
not
that
talking
question.
about his doppelganger brother. I'm talking about the real one. He took the guy's hat off with the stick. Did he hit him with the stick? No, he took his hat off and then
Before being hired by the Los Angeles County Department of Children and Family Services in the United States.
Whoa.
No, I did not.
Whoa. Folks, get out of the way.
What does an RA, just generally, what does an RA do?
Lie.
Objection.
No objections. Overruled. Your objection's overruled.
Managing one or more than one several regional offices.
Oh, shit. Fuck
Providing management oversight of the staff who are ARAs, social workers, and
staffs who are
supervisors.
Aries of the Brotherhood of the Ram from behind.
Overall management.
Overly management. Oh my fuck.
So as an RA, do you have direct management responsibility over CSWs?
This is why people punch me in the face at bars.
Do you have direct management responsibility over SCSWs?
Because I'm correct.
I do not.
And they don't like it.
As an RA, do you have direct
Who
managerial
punched you in the face at the bar?
responsibilities
The police
over
did.
assistant
Well, it wasn't a bar. It was actually a library.
administrators?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Let's see. How's it go? Boom, boom.
When you were an ARA,
Wait,
if you can, well, let me ask you this first before we move on to ARAs. You said that a regional administrator may manage one or more than one regional offices.
Groove by Ashley Sleep. Available exclusively at Ashley. Supplies are low. Deliveries are late.
Regional offices.
That's correct.
How many regional offices do you currently manage?
2.
Which ones?
Pasadena and El Monte.
well, first, are you experienced? Have you ever been experienced?
Are at each office?
Well, I have not either.
How many are in Pasadena?
Under my supervision? 2.
On her watch.
Is there more than one regional administrator that's in charge of managing the Pasadena office?
Yes.
How many?
1.
I'm sorry?
1.
So it has a total of 2 regional administrators.
That's correct.
Is it the same with El Monte?
That's correct.
When I first met you, didn't realize
Okay, going to the
can't forget
same sort
you.
of question.
For your surprise, oh, introduce me
That is between
to my
2006.
mind.
Just generally
Left
speaking,
me
what
wanting
is okay.
you at your guide.
Section?
Yeah, I love you sweetly. I can't deny your loving goodness is in my reply.
The section, what do you mean?
Oh, merciful
Management
Jesus,
of the
how
supervisors
I
and also
ask thee to prevent the psychic touching of my testicles and everybody else's testicles in the
So
world.
as
I
an
do not
ARA,
consent.
You would have managerial
Amen.
responsibilities over both SCSWs and CSWs, correct?
correction, no. Only direct supervision for SCSWs.
Finished with my woman cause she wouldn't help me with my homework. P People think I'm failing school because they criminally trespass me from finishing school. Can you help me? Help me with my homework. Oh yeah.
Effectuating whatever issue you had addressed.
Yes.
As a ARA,
I was saving that one.
scratch that. Let me ask it this way.
Strike
We
that.
know
He wasn't
that
saving it.
Los
He just-
Angeles
he
County
just randomly
Department
pulled
of
it out of
Children
his butt.
and Family Services has a
I've been wanting to sing that song for a long time.
That's correct.
I'm sorry?
Yes, it is. Correct.
And that
Nobody
procedural
wants
guide is
him.
available to
They just turn their heads.
employees of the Department of Children and Family Services over the county's intranet, correct?
Oh,
Yes.
wait, yeah.
Meaning that you can sit down in front of your computer, pull up on the screen the procedural guide, and it'll have like blue hyperlinks where you can go through and click on particular policies and actually pull one right there on your screen, right? Yes. And you've done that yourself, right?
Yes.
Both in your
My
capacity
heart goes back to a girl.
as a SCSW.
My heart goes back to a girl I knew so long ago. Punky Brewster.
So all of these policies, correct me if I'm wrong, are readily and easily available.
How cute are they? Won't you
The
slow
social
down
workers
your
that work under your
free ice cream coupon at McDonald's
They're going to do this as
and pick me up in your W and take a shower, please?
Yes.
My heart goes back to Punky Brewster's doppelgangers
Los Angeles County's
so long
procedural guide was
ago.
not easily available to social workers.
There
That's
was.
my
And when
Muslim
was
sport
that?
friend. Say hello to my little Muslim sport friend. Don't be jealous, girls.
While I was
Don't
at
be envious.
CSW
In the 90s.
in the 90s,
Be glad
and
for rice and
probably
flowers.
early 2000.
The earlier part of the last
I
decade.
do love her. I don't lie. I don't make stuff. I don't make up crap. She's not getting anything out of it, but I
We
love
all
her.
know that with the advent of computer technology and networking technology, the procedural guide, training materials, things like that became easily available to everybody.
Talk
in
about
the
giving
department,
children
right?
bad dreams for
Yes.
psychic experiences.
Yes.
She said yes. Let the record show she said yes when I said that. And she can hear me. Let the record show she can hear me. Oh, that is my pattern. Thank you. Patent penny, patent penny, patent penny. Spinomatic.
Am I also correct that as of 2009, it was the responsibility of assistant regional administrators, that is ARAs, to monitor and support supervising children's social workers' compliance with the procedures promulgated by the County of Los Angeles?
I believe so.
Okay. And was it also incumbent upon ARAs, that is assistant regional administrators, to establish a protocol for the periodic review of
You getting this, Orianthi?
referrals and other related
Orianthi?
case documents?
Origami?
That's correct.
You getting this,
What's meant by
Bridget?
What are we doing when we're
I'm sure her name is like Bud or Buddy or
putting
Mac or
together a
something stupid.
protocol for the
She's
periodic
just plain
review
annoying today.
of specified numbers of referrals?
There are certain criteria that has to fit to the referral before it can be closed.
Meow, meow.
It requires ARA review.
Did you ever participate during the 2009 time period in the establishment of a protocol for the periodic review of specified numbers of referrals and other related case documents?
I did.
Did you generate a document of some kind as part of that establishing a protocol?
I did not.
Was there such a document created?
No.
So how was it that the social workers under your command knew what those protocols were?
It was in the policy.
Which policy?
I can't recall which policy.
Once was a sweet little baby.
And what was the purpose of this?
Held a lot of love in
protocols
our
for the
hearts
periodic
and
review of
minds.
specified numbers of referrals? What was the purpose?
And now I reach to touch your finger. You won't give me the time of day and tell the truth that it's not 2025, but that's Coach Chavez.
6 years, 7 years?
Yes.
In that 7-year time period, did you ever assist? I think I asked you this. Did you ever assist in establishing a
Magical
protocol
shot, honey child.
specified numbers of referrals and other related case documents?
I did not establish a protocol. You have to probably make a correction there. We just followed the policies reviewing some of the referrals that needed to be closed.
Okay. Do you have any understanding? Did you ever participate in establishing a protocol for the periodic review of specified numbers of referrals and other?
Don't touch my testicles psychically, physically ever again. I do. Oh, indirectly. Oh, preying on some sex predator. Oh, it's indirect, so it doesn't count, right? Oh man, everything on the rooftop is going to be proclaimed from the molehill.
And you, from 1996 to 2006, were a SCSW, correct?
That's correct.
Let's see if we can help you out a little bit here. I'm going to show you what we will mark as exhibit number 1 to your deposition.
Thank you.
You can go ahead and take that.
You've been bounced off the walls. Take a half of risperidone. It's a compressed sativa pill. It'll make you feel like shit. This one's indica. And then they're going to sexually abuse for many days in a torture cell in a chamber in a jail cell called Elmira, which has rust and sandpaper marks in it. And we're going to give you an old blanket from your childhood with a giant cigarette burn hole in it. And you're going to remember what it means to offend the devil.
Guide documents.
Yes.
Where it says date
Don't
issue
touch me, you fucking losers.
24th, 2004. What does that mean?
Oh my God.
I believe they
There is a loser, I am not winner. There's nothing left to win. I hate a meaning. Charlie says, I this is. Yeah. So heed my warning. Let me tell you, here's the twist. Beneath the surface, he does not exist.
Strongly recommended that service bureaus establish a protocol for the periodic review of specified numbers of referrals and other related case documents by the ARA to assure compliance with the procedures set forth in this supervision guide. First, did I read that correctly?
Yes.
Okay, but you're telling me that while you were in ARA, you never participated in the establishment of any protocol for the periodic review of specified numbers of referrals and other related case documents, right? You never did that.
That's correct.
Did anybody ever talk to you about establishing a protocol?
The policy called for it.
Okay, is there some reason that you, if the policy called for it, you didn't do it?
Well, the establishing a protocol was already established by the policy of ARAs reviewing and closing the referrals before a it was determined to be closed, and the policy called for certain criteria for it. So therefore, it went under this policy as it was established. So it fulfilled this requirement.
And when it says here in that paragraph of Exhibit 1 on page
I'm going back to New York City. I do believe I have slightly almost completely enough.
procedures set forth in this supervision guide. Back in 2009, when you were an ARA, what did you understand that to mean?
Judge and speculation. That I was already per policy required to review a number of referrals.
A certain number.
Certain, whatever the numbers would be, but certain number of referrals that fit into certain criteria. Since I did that, it also complied with this policy.
Well, I'll get back to that in a second. I'm talking about certain numbers and the certain criteria that you identified, but my question really was,
it's a movie called,
policy guide,
no, it's not called Society.
The purpose
It's
of
a
putting
movie
together
called,
these protocols.
what was that name of that movie?
Review
Where
was
the
to
students are having
ensure
sex with the
compliance
principal,
with the
having sex with
procedures
their
set
parents,
forth
having
in
sex
this
with everybody.
supervision
They turn into
guide.
one giant slimy
My
slug.
question was,
Yeah,
what
what's the
did you
name of that
understand that to
movie?
mean?
I hope nobody ever
What-
finds it.
What were you looking for to ensure compliance with the procedures set forth in the supervision guide?
And I would object on vague and ambiguous as to what you're defining as protocols. If you're asking whether by protocol you mean that she created her own procedures above and beyond what's stated in this.
That's not what I'm asking at all.
Okay, because I don't know what you're asking.
Why don't you take a moment, ma'am, and
Excuse
read
me
that
while I
paragraph.
eat some
Read it yourself.
pie.
And then I'm going to ask you to explain it to one that lives under
Oh,
these
yeah, yeah.
policies, not me. So I don't know how I'm going to this policy. That's what we're trying to get at.
Excuse me while I eat blueberry pie. Alligator, go home.
Okay. So now that you've read that, first of all, does that spark your memory as to what it was you were supposed to be doing in relation to these protocols when you were in the ARA?
Yes,
Okay.
I was, as I have to agree with my counsel that the question is not clear, but I will try my best.
Okay, let's focus on the paragraph you just read, because your counsel is objecting to a different question. You understand that, right?
Baby.
Now I'm asking you a new question. You just read that paragraph.
Sorry,
page
Jesus.
3 of Exhibit 1.
We all know what that means.
It is the
That's
responsibility
the longest finger.
of the ARA.
They did that one to me.
Right?
Okay.
Yes, they did. And
You
they
read that
pulled
paragraph?
poop. They
Yes.
said, oh, look,
Okay.
it's
Now
poop.
I'm asking you to
It's called
explain to
feces,
me,
you dumb bitch.
based on that policy statement, what was it you understood you were supposed to be doing as an ARA back in 2009?
Many different things.
In relation to this particular policy, what were you supposed to be doing?
This policy is referring to certain case reviews and consultations and a number of referrals and some protocols. As an ARA, we had reviewed many referrals before it's closed.
I'm looking because I want to see what I'm doing. It looks
We
fun.
reviewed the referrals. And there were some protocols established by our service bureau that we had to follow. So I've done it all.
Okay. What is a service bureau?
Breathe
Service bureau
in
is
the
a
air.
few of the offices together.
Don't be afraid to
Different regional offices.
care.
Offices under one bureau.
Okay.
Believe, get the hell out, but don't leave me. Trauma bond me.
And did the service bureau that you were working under
Look
back in
around.
2009
Choose
establish a
your own
protocol
ground.
for the periodic review of specified numbers of referrals.
All we find, lonely as we cry on tides, balanced on the ocean of my tears, preying on her deepest fears.
Different categories and different
Okay.
could be 3, 4 in
Different
certain
genres and
categories.
genres.
Any of the
I just type it away like a
have to be
fool.
closed, which are very high or high risk.
Clone, a high risk clone. Little Frankie from Wyoming.
Those are the ones that I can
It's not
just
my
remember on
clone,
top
it's
of
my
head
twin.
right now.
And my mother was cut open this satanic ritual because your vagina was too small because they burned it.
Referrals
They
and
fucked it
related
up.
case documents is that 3 to 4
I
per month, 3 to 4 per
love you,
year?
Per month.
Ah!
Were those randomly selected, or was there some method of selecting?
I'm going down to the
Randomly
crossroads.
selected for the cases.
I'm gonna spank my own
Okay,
behind.
so referrals that were either evaluated out or were determined to be unfounded, those wouldn't be
I'm
something
going down to the crossroads.
under this protocol, correct?
Some would.
I'm gonna spank
So
my
what
own
did you mean
behind.
when you said referrals that were promoted to a case?
As I mentioned before, there are different categories of
I don't need any
cases we had to
parenting.
review. Some of them were closed.
Gonna spank
referrals.
my
Some
own
of them were 1,
behind.
3, 4 per month, were the ones that actually promoted to a case.
Okay. I understand what you're saying. It was a random selection, and sometimes it would be 3 or 4
Jimmy
referrals
eats
that
middle.
actually promoted. Other times it would be referrals that maybe were closed and not promoted.
Choose your own ground.
Event.
No,
No. Okay, you gotta explain it to me.
Show's over.
I will.
Everybody get out.
The ones 3 to 4 per month, only for those which were promoted to a case. Randomly selected.
No.
Okay.
Objection.
Then those that were closed with high risk or very high risk with one substantiated allegation had to be reviewed by the ARA.
Okay, and all of those would be reviewed if they met that classification.
That's correct.
Okay. And then this last part here of the sentence where it says, the purpose of this review was to assure compliance with the procedures set forth in this supervision guide. What does that mean?
There are certain things that would be looked and searched on the reviews if the policies were complied.
Okay, is this sort of like a quality assurance protocol?
Part of it was.
Okay, and when we're reviewing these cases to assure compliance with the procedures set forth in this supervision guide, are we talking about all of DCFS's policies or just
We're
this
talking about
policy?
your mother, my mother, and her grandmother.
0020.
Oh boy.
500.5.
I'm assuming only related to this policy.
I don't want you to assume it.
Here,
Based on
look.
your training, 6 years or 7 years of experience as an ARA, what was your understanding?
Well, for those 3 and 4 per month,
Was an SNL
it
skit.
was only related to
Not for children.
visitation
Not for children.
and certain
Not even
categories
for
on
adults.
that.
Really.
And for those the rest were closed,
Let's see me drink beer
unfounded,
from this
or
container
the
without
part of
touching
it
that
was
towel.
very high and high risk.
Want to see me do it?
Then
Watch
we
this.
have to look at certain
You have to
policies.
associate
If
to
there
do
were,
this trick when
I'm
you're
sure
alone.
it includes all the
You can't drink
policies
beer from that without
policies,
touching that shirt.
but
Yes, I can.
most of it is more than policies, child's well-being and safety.
Hey, you tricked me. $5.
But here it says that the purpose of doing this
Dang.
review is to assure
Joe,
compliance with the
look what I
procedures
did.
set forth in this
Look what I
supervision
did to
guide,
get
right?
$5. I feel such a
And
fool.
when it says this supervision guide,
That's 2.5
my
more
question
beers.
is it talking about the entire body of Los Angeles County Department of Children and Family Services policies as set forth in the procedural guide generally, or is it just talking about this specific policy that we've marked as exhibit number 1 to your deposition?
I have not read this policy recently.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
All right.
These
Thank
are the
you,
people trying to
everybody,
keep a feeling in
for
my
attending
testicles over
tonight's
here.
stream. My
Mhm.
dad will be on the stream tomorrow, and tomorrow is going to be volume 1, part 2 of.
He said this stream, like this
Remember,
stream.
if you have
Yes,
any
he did.
questions, please
Oh,
email them
life
to
is part of the dream. It's not reality. Our parents were in the
and my
Woodstock
dad
video,
will answer these
torturing each other
questions
from behind
periodically throughout
in
the
a
week.
lake, pretending to take a bath or a bar
Copy
soap
and paste that
because they're a bunch
into
of
the
perverts.
chat.
Wasn't my parents. And if it was, I'd say the same thing. Yes, I would. Yes, I would. I'm gonna be sadder, but I would.
I can't copy you. Wait. I totally can. Okay.
No, there's no need to. You don't have to.
Perfect.
You want to be in the band?
And then
You
one
get
more
to be
time,
the
here's
lady.
our Patreon link. We're gonna hopefully try to upload
Nope, 10-inch
another
circles. 10-inch
video this weekend,
circles.
as well as more
Kenny
discovery.
Balls wants 10-inch circles.
And
He wants you to
questions sent
remember
into
what 10
Patreon
inches
will be
looks like.
answered ASAP. And just a reminder, if you look, excuse me, if you look right
What are you
below the video,
laughing?
there's a
You
video
must have went to a
description.
Perry Street meeting.
Click or tap.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 is the password.
There are tons of
3, 4,
links to
5,
catch up
7, 8
on
is the
or review
password.
past videos, as well as our Patreon link and our Shopify store link. And if anyone is enjoying the content, please show your support by liking the video, sharing it, commenting on it, and subscribing to the channel.
Go take a shower.
We've come a long way.
I'll
We're
tell you
almost
what,
at
you take a
3,000
shower, I'll take a shower.
subscribers. You know,
How's that sound?
I think that's pretty cool.
I know,
And
right? It'll be like
at the
wasted
same
because we're probably
time,
not going to see each other for
both
like a
me
week
and
and
my
another
dad
week and a half.
really do hope
So,
that the
I
content
know,
that
wouldn't it be great
we're
if we were to see
trying
each
to
other again?
provide
I
to
miss
you guys
too. I love you too.
is helping
But
you in some sort
I
of
don't want to
way,
take a shower
even
yet
if it's
because
just
I'm
for
not going to
entertainment
see
purposes,
Punky.
or
She's
if
not
it's
going to see
maybe
the child.
helping you with your current
Penelope.
case.
Penelope. Her name is Penelope.
You know, so we
She's so
really want to do this for you guys.
I said pew, not poo.
And on
Pew,
that note, I want to bless you
so
guys.
cute. Wait, here we go. What's going on with my phone now? It's going into doo-doo mode. It's going into AO mode. Oh, he wants to bless you because he wants you to hear that. Right? It's like totally moved down the wall to this side over here. Thank you. Muchas gracias, Authentico Palabras. Right? So related to the ladies from the IRS, right? Oh my Lord. Jesus, forgive them. They are going to jail. Yes, they are. And they're not going to be tortured. And Frankie's not going to be in charge. Well, at least not that Frankie. Nope, not that Frankie. Not going to be in charge, Frankie. Neither am I. God, as you feels himself in our group conscience. Exactly. Thank you. Right? She said, I can hear it, right? How is that possible? Do you know what fire code? You know what fire code sheetrock is between apartments? It's called a party wall. Don't touch my testicles psychically. Child molester, rapist. Victims and victimizers. It was actually stated that it has a certain film in it that makes good electrostatics, which means the entire wall serves very well as a speaker. Each one of these walls is fire code. Each one of these walls is fire code. This whole apartment is fire code. Feels so good. Swimming in your stomach. Song lyric time. Thank you. Call her mommy. I do not call you daddy. Man, if you weren't such a beautiful woman, I would smack you. I really wouldn't. But I would want to kiss you, and I would have to smack myself to control it. Ooh. Home Alone. Must I spell it out for me? He said, I'm going to bless you. And then he goes totally silent. You ding dong. You did bless me, thank you. But that's a really big butt.
Regency offers stainless steel and a variety of gauges and types. 13 gauges light duty. Types of stainless steel include 13 gauges light duty. Types of stainless steel include 304 and 430. Type refers to the chemical makeup of the material. Heavy and standard duty products are available in type 3.